Wow. Okay, so they definitely did push Sol up on close. So just before close, if you were watching, a lot of the momentum came in and they pushed the price up. So let's just try and see what they're up to. Bitcoin didn't really have a great close, didn't change much. So let's see. So one day closed up within trend. That doesn't really tell us anything. It's still got resistance above. It's still got support below. But it hasn't lost the next trend, so that's good. 2 day we do have that hold level there. We have built that new trend. Let's see how that looks on a lower time frame. Yep, so we're up inside that trend. First area of rejection 191.7. So we might go down and then up, or up and then down, but either way, there's still that ability to have some kind of rejection in there. It's not a full range, it's just one candle. So this trend being 2 day and that not being two candles actually means that might not even hold it really. It could push through that. We've still got the same resistances above that we had before, but haven't really created anything majorly bad. 3 day. So 3 day closed below the break. It's still got the ability to come down here and retest the 170s. And 4 day close was kind of just on the trend, so that it's below the break, it's on the trend. It can dive down, but it'll inevitably end up coming back up. So it's down to those 170s, maybe. Broke trend. Oh, this is interesting. So we've hard closed the interior range trend, but we're below the other trends. So this could push up into the low 200s and come down as far. So the range on this is actually quite big. So 179 kind of at the bottom of the range there, and low 200s at the top of the range on the 6 day. That's exactly what we wanted. So we got a hold level. So we've got a 12D hold. Okay. So this hold level can attack that trend and break that trend. It may go down first, accumulate, come back up, but that's a real positive thing for trying to get out of this area. It's good. We've hard closed this trend on 19 days, so let's get rid of that. We didn't close below there. We did close above that 187 break. It's not a hard closed yet, but then we can bounce off that and we can go up to those 190s. It's looking good. That's created a hold level on the 38 day. Move the trend. We're below the trend on the 38 day. So this one's a bit scary. That actually could. They could hit that. Where is that? 190s. They could hit the 190s and come back to 157. Yeah, there's a flush right there if they want to do a flush. So we got that closed above its trends. I would have to dive. So that's still holding support trend on 57 days. So if they do a flush based on the lower time frame, then they're just coming through all this high time frame support, and then it'll just come back up. Closed up above long-term trend there. We've hit the break level. Yeah. Created another 114-day hold. So at some point, this hold will kick off, and it's going to target that topside trend at 265. It's just a matter of when does it kick off. Tricky thing here is trying to figure out whether this here is the trend, the one I'm moving around, which comes through there, or whether this is the trend. This one would be basically a rejection from those low 200s, whereas this one is support, and it's pretty hard to tell which one it is because the candle down here is not a full candle, so tricky to figure that out. But the horizontal levels are accurate, so realistically at some point that is going to kick a move off. So it's just whether it goes there and rejects, which is not a huge move, or whether it goes all the way to 265. So it's awesome. What did Bitcoin do? Bitcoin closed and opened on trend. It hasn't lost that level because it stayed in accumulation, but it's created a downtrend that it's going to have to break on the daily, which is that. It's on the right side to break it, so this could all be over and done with in a day, and it might pump back up. Yeah, or it'll just keep going down until it finds available support to break the trend. It only really has to go to 116.6 to break that trend because it's got a hold level here. Down to that, sideways and up, probably not what it's going to do, but if it suddenly flipped bullish, it only has to go there. Closed under the range trend, that's 116.4-ish again to bounce off the trend or down to the 115 hold level. Hold level resistance on the 3-day, so 119.2, a potential rejection. I say potential rejection because it hasn't actually lost the trend. So sometimes these are the ones that catch people out. They short that, and then it just keeps going back up above trend because it hasn't technically lost the trend. And 4 days on trend, it could dive to 115.7 and bounce back up again. Did close below the break. That's about 119.6 or 119.8. And the 6-day has gone on to the wrong side of trend. Yen hasn't lost the trend. Could recover it. Else it's going to have to drop to 110.6. And 12-day, same thing, wrong side of trend. It's got that hold level. Nothing's moved. So I mean, if it goes up and rejects again off the backside of that trend at 120, then it's going to come all the way down to 110s. That's the higher time frame. Nothing closed. We haven't broken the trend to the upside. Nothing moves. Could just come down. Could go up, but it's on the wrong side of the uptrend, so that's not a great place to be. Nothing closed on the 38-day. Overextended above trend. Most likely will pull back 114 or downwards. Okay, this has moved the trend. This is the one. This is the scary one. We do not want to see this push up to 127 because if it does push up to 127 and hits that, then it's most likely going to be one heck of a reversal back down to 110 or even 93. What we want to see is we want to see it go down first, bounce, and go up, holding that interior trend support. So down 110-ish, 109, somewhere around there. At an absolute push, this could potentially retest that trend that it's just broken, which is about 102, which has confluence with the monthly levels. If it pushes to that, hits that, and bounces, we have an awesome trade. But if it goes up first, the scary thing is that it will probably try to grab all that liquidity, and that'll be a top. That'll be a real toppy scenario, and then down she'll come. 57-day on trend, resistance above, same story. If it goes up first, it's probably going to be pretty bad. Going down first, great, it can bounce up. If it bounces up, it can break the trend. If it rejects off the trend, it's going to try and break the hold. So that's why you want it to go down first and not up. And same thing, wrong side of hold on the 114. So Sol has built some amazing structure. It looks like it really is gearing up to bust out, but BTC might flush. And if BTC flushes, Sol goes down. And then if Sol goes down, it'll do its flush and then it'll go up, but so will BTC. So if BTC goes down first, it'll go up. So that looks pretty cool. So yeah, hopefully that wasn't too fast. Very, very quick daily close recap. Yeah, like, subscribe, join us in the Discord, all that kind of stuff. We'll see you again. Cheers, bye.